Hey there, this is Red. It's time for another episode of Red Plays. So, out on the table is still Marvel Champions, and we've got Rhino out there along with Jessica Drew, better known as SpiderWoman. So, we've got one win against Rhino. We seem to be in control most of the time, as one of the people in comments pointed out. We ended up with our nemesis coming out, and we kind of just took care of that. It wasn't really a big deal. With some characters, when your nemesis comes out, you're like, oh my God, that just broke the game. But she just took care of it. It wasn't a problem. So let's see how she does without the nemesis coming out. We're doing pretty good against Rhino. So, all right, anyway, let's get going. We need 14 hit points on Rhino. I'm missing his hit points. Let's make sure I've got that right. Got Rhino, is it 14? 14, all right, we're right, 14. Okay, 2, 10, we need 2 more. There we go, we're at 14. 14 hit points on Rhino. We got the breaking out there, ends at 7. We got Jessica Drew. So Jessica Drew starts with hand size 6, and she has 11 hit points, which we've got marked up there. But I need 6 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's see what we're gonna roll with. So we've got Skilled Investigator, Pheromones, Press the Advantage, Spider-Girl, Inconspicuous, and Combat Training. So Pheromones is really cool. I think I'm going to want to hold on to that one because that one's a Stun and Confuse, which is awesome. And then Skilled Investigator is good to get out early. That's an upgrade that's going to sit out there. And so that's when we get rid of side schemes, we get to draw a card for 0 cost. That's nice. It actually ends up 0 cost to pump SpiderWoman up 1 attack. So that's pretty cool. If we can follow up, which I think we can follow up our Pheromones with a Press the Advantage. So that's going to be pretty awesome. So I think we're going to do a whole bunch of damage this round. So what we're looking at is, so I don't want to get rid of anything because I can pay for everything okay. And so I don't see any reason to mulligan any cards. So let's go with this. All right. So we're going to start. We got our 6 cards. We do have an action. We can look at the top card of any deck, which I think we will go ahead and do. We'll take a look here, and we've got a charge coming out. Well, the good thing about charge is that's going to be he'll be stunned. So that's going to go on him as our encounter. The good thing is it doesn't do anything right now, but it will do something later. Okay. So we're going to flip over to SpiderWoman. I think the thing that we want to do is, the first thing we're going to do is Pheromones. So Pheromones is going to stun and confuse the enemy. So I need a stun and I need a confuse, which I have in my stack over here. There we go. All right, stun and confuse. All right, now the thing to remember is when I play an aspect card, SpiderWoman gets +1 thwart attack and defense till the end of the round, limit once for each aspect. So Pheromones was a leadership one. Ching. All right, Team Covenant. I need tokens that say, each aspect as she does them. So get to it. All right. So we have a bonus of 1. We're going to put Skilled Investigator out, which costs us 0, and that's a Justice card. So we go up to 2. And then we're going to play Press the Advantage. And so I'm going to deal 2 damage to an enemy. If that enemy is stunned or confused, draw a card. So we're going to draw a card and do 2 damage. Or draw a card. I'm going to do 2 damage. The other part of that is we get another bonus because that's an aggression card. So we played a leadership, a justice, and an aggression card. So SpiderWoman is pumped at this point, and she's going to attack and hit the Rhino for 4. All right, so she's going to knock him down to 8. There we go. And we're done. We're going to hold on to that Pheromones because that's a nice card, and we may want to use it again. All right, so we're going to untap. We will draw up to hand size of 5. So we got a Pheromone, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So let's see here. This is from the base set. We should know what that one does. We've got Spider-Man, who takes 3 threat from a side scheme, costs 5. He would be great if we had Breaking and Taken out there, but that doesn't do us a lot of good right now. Contaminant Immunity heals 3 and gives her a tough status card. With that charge, that may be the card to play this next round. All right. We're going to go over to Rhino's turn. We're going to put one threat on the main scheme. Rhino's going to see SpiderWoman out there. He wants to attack, but he can't because he's stunned. So the stun goes away. And then we get an encounter card, which we looked at because it's charge. All right, so he's going to get a charge. All right, it is the end of the villain's turn. We're over to the hero side. At the end of the villain turn, our bonuses go away because that is the end of the round. So you got hero phase, villain phase. That makes a round. The round ends. Our bonuses go away. All right, so I would kind of like to do the contaminant immunity and get me a tough. He's going to charge. We're looking at a decent amount of damage coming out of that. I could stun him for another round. So it would be 1 to stun him. I would need to play 2 cards to stun him, and then I couldn't really do anything else. All right, the other thing is I could flip over to Jessica Drew. And what would I do if I did that? If I did that, I would be able to look at a card. And that's all I would really get to do, right? Yeah, I would get to look at a card, and that would be it. I don't have anything to recover. It would increase my hand size by 1, which is not all that fantastically awesome. It's okay. Or I could pheromones him again. So I could pheromones him again. I would stun him yet again, and then I could play interrogation room. That's going to get me up to 3 attack if I do that. But I've still got that charge coming, but I haven't taken any damage so far, so maybe I can take that charge. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We're going to play pheromones. So pheromones is we're going to hit him with a stun and a confused again. He's already confused, so that doesn't help, but we're going to stun him again. All right, so we get a bonus of 1. That's the other nice thing about that. We're going to play our interrogation room, which is going to give us bonus up to 2. All right, so then we're going to attack and we're going to hit him for 3. So he's down to 5. All right, then we're going to be done. And we're going to draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're just getting set up for when Breaking and Taken comes out and a minion possibly comes out. We'll be prepared. That's the deal. That's what we're doing. Oh, hey, look at that. There's our double resources. So we've got a Piercing Strike, which I don't think I've brought out this turn yet. That lets me go through a tough. So it's got, well, Piercing Strike has, guess what? Piercing! And it's going to bust a tough. So that's cool. All right, so we're done. We're going to go over to the villain's turn. We're going to put 1 threat on the main scheme. Rhino would look to attack SpiderWoman because she's out there, but he's stunned yet again. So no attack from Rhino. We're going to get an encounter card. Encounter card is going to be Bomb Scare. So when revealed, place 1 additional threat here. Reports are out that Hydra agents have planted a bomb in a nearby hotel. All right, so it's got 3 and an acceleration. So let's drop an acceleration on there just so we remember that it's accelerated, because I miss that every once in a while. So hopefully that helps clue me in that that's there. All right, Rhino's done. We're back over to the hero turn. This goes away. All right, looked like we needed to give Rhino a beat down. So I think the only problem that's going to come out of that is I can't get a decent amount of... I would like to thwart and make that go away, or build up my thwart enough that I can... Oh, actually, let's do this. We'll do our press the advantage first. So that's a deal 2 damage to the enemy. If that enemy is stunned or confused, they get to draw a card. So I will get to draw a card. So we're going to do 2 damage. He's going to go down to 3 because he's confused. I get to draw a card. Give me something cool. Yeah, not exceptionally cool. All right, I go up by 1. So what that makes me wonder about is, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do, because we can get... So we can flip to Rhino 2. or we can make the bomb scare go away. Because the piercing strike would take him down to, would knock him into Rhino too. But then we'd have Breaking and Taken come out. His attack would go up, and he's got the charge going on. So I don't know that I want to do that. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to thwart for 2 on the bomb scare. I'm going to play Self-Propelled Glide, which says that I get to ready SpiderWoman, and she gets aerial. Yes. Till the end of turn. So we're going to ready SpiderWoman, and we're going to thwart for 2 again, which will get rid of bomb scare. We have Skilled Investigator sitting out here that says, after a side scheme is defeated, exhaust Skilled Investigator, draw a card. So we will exhaust Skilled Investigator and draw a card. And we have another Self-Propelled Glide. That's interesting. So do I go ahead and take him down to 1, or I could clean up the threat on the main scheme? I think we'll do that. We're going to use our Self-Propelled Glide to untap again. We're gliding all over the place. And then we're going to thwart again, and we're going to take that on down. All right, we're going to be done. We're going to untap. We're probably going to take a big old charge this next round, but I want to get that out of there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hand size. All right. Yes, we got both of our heroic intuitions. Just what I needed. I have 3 cards that help thwart. That's exactly what I needed. Not. No. All right. Well, we'll see after I take it. Well, we'll see how this turn works out. All right. First off, 1 threat on the main scheme. Next thing, Rhino is going to see SpiderWoman out there, and he's going to charge. So he's attacking for 5. I think we're just going to take this one. He's 5. He's going to boost up. None. Oh, I actually really wish you would have got that card. All right, so we're going to take 5. Let's put a 5 there. Boop, 5. All right, now we need an encounter card. Oh, it's the suit. Damn it. Oh, charge is gone. He has this suit. Make sure I did my math right. Yep. All right, so I got to do 5 damage there before I can flip him. All right, so he's done at this point. And we're over to the hero turn. This goes away. Okay. Well, that was annoying because I was hoping to piercing strike and take him out, and then I did have stuff here to help get rid of Breaking and Taken, but I've been foiled. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do Genius to get our heroic intuition out there. And that's going to put 1 on here. And then we'll go ahead and use these 2 to do a piercing strike, which is going to do 3 damage and get rid of tough. But really, it's just going to do 3 damage to the Armored Rhino suit. And this goes up another 1. All right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and attack and take out the Armored Rhino suit. Because we do 3 on the attack and it had 3 on it, so that's 6 total. That takes out the Rhino suit. And then what happens, it had, so if we take a look at it, whoa. So let's see here, I had 3 on there, and then when any amount of damage would be dealt to Rhino, place it here instead. So I did another 3, which would get dropped on there. Then you do a check to see if there's at least 5 and it goes away. So that's the thing is, even if you do a massive amount of damage, this is going to soak up all of the damage until that later check, and then it goes away, which is annoying. But we got rid of it. That was the plan. So, okay. So we're moving on. Okay. We're going to flip over to Jessica Drew at this point, and we're going to be done. So we're going to untap. And we're going to draw 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we got a Venom Blast. Okay, that will help get through stuff. And I could look at the card, but we're going to see the card in a second here anyway, so I don't know that it matters a whole lot. All right. Villain's turn. We put one threat on the main scheme. Rhino would scheme against Jessica Drew, but he doesn't because he's confused. All right, then we're going to draw our encounter card. Encounter card is Stampede, which in Alter Ego gets Surge, so we don't have to worry about it. All right, so we're going to Surge, and we get Breaking and Taken. All right. When revealed, place one additional threat there, so it's going to get 3 threat on it. Well, now seems like a good time to beat up Rhino. Okay, so that is going to be the end of Rhino's turn. We're going back over to the hero's turn. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at this card right here. Is that what we want to do? Or do we want to take a look at this card to see if we want to do a clear to the area to get us to draw a card? Let's look at this card. So this will be probably his boost. So it's a charge. We're looking at a charge coming out. Okay. All right, we're going to flip over to SpiderWoman because I don't want to play any cards without SpiderWoman being out there because she gets the bonus from playing all the cool stuff. So the great things that we have out here, we've got a Venom Blast. We've got a Piercing Strike, which would take care of him also. I think we take care of him first, and then we get rid of the Breaking and Taken. All right, so if we want to take care of him first, we can use an Inconspicuous to help with that. So I think we do a Piercing Strike first, and then we play Inconspicuous to do some cleanup and get rid of the Breaking and Taken. All right, so we're going to use our Clear the Area and Interrogation Room to do a Piercing Strike, because I want the attack first. So we're going to deal 3 and get rid of Tough, which doesn't help, but that's all right. So we're going to deal 3. Rhino 1's going to go away. Oh, you get a boost here. Rhino 2 is going to come out and says, search the encounter deck. Search the encounter deck and discard pile for Breaking and Taken. So he's going to, Breaking and Taken is going to come out, but it's already out, so it's not a big deal. All right, and he's got 15 hit points, so a 10 and a 5. There we go, 15. Okay, next up we're going to play Inconspicuous, I think. I think that's what we want to do. So my other option is I could thwart and get rid of Breaking and Taken, which has advantages because then I could play Contaminant, this, whatever it is. Contaminant Immunity. Couldn't say the word. I could play that. So if I do Inconspicuous, that gets rid of Breaking and Taken. That's going to pump me up another 1. Then I can attack for 3 and hold on to my Venom Blast. I think that sounds... Oh, I can get another card also. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we're going to do Inconspicuous, which is going to bump us up another 1. And Inconspicuous says we get to remove a total of 3 threat from among schemes in play. So we did a Piercing Strike. That was our aggression. This is our justice. We're going to remove 3 threat from schemes in play, which gets rid of Breaking and Taken, which we can then use our Skilled Investigator to draw a card. We got to clear the area. Do I hold on to my Venom Blast and do a clear the area? Because I could knock the Break-In down even further. My concern right now is I've got 5 health. And that's not good. All right, so let's see. That's after I defeat a minion. That gives my basic thwart up 1. So I've got, if I wanted to thwart, I would thwart for like 9 million right now. I think we're going to attack for, what is that? 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to attack for 3. We'll take him down to 12. And then we're going to hold on to our Venom Blast. And maybe this next turn we'll be able to take him out, depending upon what we get. All right. We're going to stop there. And we're going to get rid of Clear the Area. I'm going to draw 4 cards. Hopefully that's the right choice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Villain's turn. What's going on in the villain's turn? We put 1 threat on the main scheme. Rhino's going to come attacking. Are we going to take this one? I think that's a yes. So he's attacking for 3. Hopefully he doesn't get a boost of 3. I don't think that's possible. He gets a boost of 2. I should have known that because I looked at that card. So I'm going to take 5. So we're at 10. All right, so this could be bad depending upon what we get here. So we're going to get his encounter card, and it's oh, it's bad. It's really bad. Okay. So he's attacking for 3. We'll defend against this one. Oh, I made a bad choice along the line here. All right, let's see what kind of boost he gets. His boost is none. Oh, so he attacks for 3. I defend for 3. I don't take any damage. Oh, that was close. All right, that is the end of Rhino's turn. We're over to the hero's turn. All right, end of turn. This goes away, and we're 1 away from being a goner. All right. So with that in mind, what do we do this round? We can Captain Marvel. Sitting on these Venom Blasts over here, and I so want to use the Venom Blast. I could knock him down so far, but I think I need to de-threat the main scheme to put me into a place where I can take an alter ego round. Man, I hate that. Oh, okay. So we're going to spend 4. We're going to get Captain Marvel out there. We're going to use Captain Marvel to take 2 threat off the main scheme. And then Captain Marvel, let's see here. When Captain Marvel uses a basic power, draw a card. So I get a card, which is finesse, which doesn't do me any good. But we'll set it over to the side over here. All right, so we're done. No, we're going to flip over to Jessica Drew. We're going to be done. All right. Oh, man. I'm going to draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Let's not give him another card this round. We'll hold back on that one. Oh. Okay. I guess what I could have done is I could have flipped to Jessica Drew, looked, and then decided what to do with Captain Marvel, which might have been the better play because we would have seen how much he's going to scheme for. I don't know. Let's go. Villain's turn. We put 1 threat on the main scheme. Rhino is going to see Jessica Drew over here, so he's going to scheme. He's going to scheme for 1. He's going to get a boost of 1, so we're scheming for 2. All right, he's going to draw an encounter card, and we're going to get this card gains Surge because we're an alter ego. All right. We're going to get, Advance, of course. So he's going to scheme for 1. He's going to get a bonus of 2. Damn it. So there it is. That's the 3 he needed to go out. Arrgh. Damn it, Rhino. I was so close. I thought I had control there, and then I lost it at the end there when I took the double attack. That messed me up. I had those 2 big attacks out there. I was so close. Let's see, if I would have stayed... How would that have worked out if I would have stayed SpiderWoman? I'd have been sitting there with 10 life. That would have gone... Let's see here. It was a Hydra Bomber, I think, that came out, right? So he would have attacked for 2. I would have had to block with Captain Marvel. He would have Hydra Bombered. Then we would have drawn the next card, which would have been a gang up, and he would have probably ran me over because I would have had to block. He'd get a boost of none, so he wouldn't. So then I would get to play my cards at that point in time, which I would have held on to the Venoms. I don't know. It might have worked out better, but I think I made the right choice there. I had to. I was down to 1 life. So, go! Damn Rhino. Okay. Well, there we go. So what was that? We're getting close to maybe half an hour. I don't know. That was still playing pretty quick for SpiderWoman. This definitely isn't going as long as like a Black Widow play. I think it's the combination aggro justice tends to make the game go a little bit quicker. Had I not gotten that bad play, I had a couple of Venom Blasts there. He would have been probably, let's see, I would have done, oh, I didn't have the cards to do both of the Venom Blasts, I don't think. So I would have hit him for 5, 6, 7, and probably held on to the other one, maybe done one another round. So it would have been close. I would have been probably taking him out in the next 2 or 3 rounds, or he would have taken me out, which he did take me out. So, all right. So did I miss anything there? I think I played that one right. Hopefully that's a pretty clean game. Tend to get a lot of justice permanents out here. I am frustrated with the heroic intuitions that there's fact that there's 2 of them in here, and the fact that there's 2 combat trainings in here. And how many of these stupid skilled investigators? Okay, I shouldn't say stupid skilled investigators. I like the skilled investigator, but I don't think I need to have 3 skilled investigators in this deck. Now, they do that because they're trying to package up the cards and they can't really put 1 in the deck and then 2 outside the deck. That just seems kind of weird. So I guess that's where the deck customization comes down to. So I guess that's one of the things is I'm doing all right with SpiderWoman. I think it would be very easy to customize her into a better deck to play with. Like there's a lot that I think is wrong with this deck, yet I'm still doing all right. So that says a lot for how well she plays, I think. So, all right. Let me know if I missed anything. Did I mess up any of the rules? Did I not tap something when I was supposed to tap something, or ready, or whatever it is that we use in this game, because we can't use copyrighted terms. And then I don't know. I guess with that one, we'll go one more game with SpiderWoman. I thought we would get the win here, but it looks like we're 1-1 now, so we need to do best 2 out of 3, and hopefully Rhino. And this is how Hawkeye kind of lost. There was some schemy Rhino stuff that went on, so kind of got us into a corner where we had to go, and then he schemed out on us. So damn it, Rhino. And that's how he seems to win, is with that scheme. He doesn't usually win by beating us down. It's going over to our alter ego side, and then he schemes and then gets the advance, and then more happens. So that's the problem with playing solo on this. All right. Anyway, I guess that's it for now. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and thanks for watching.